Hi, good evening, and welcome to today's edition of the class of the 3 weeks intensive masterclass on affiliate marketing. I hope you are having a blast so far. If you are, then I'm sure that there are so many more things that we have to learn together. And for those who haven't gotten a hang of it, it takes process. We understand things at different phases, but trust me, if you continue, make sure you do every assignment I have recommended, and I can assure you that the sky is the starting point. Once again, my name is Akinpelu Rofiat Abosede, also called High Rated, and I'm the convener of today's class, and I'll be walking you through the process of lead generation organically. I'm sure I mentioned it in class 4, but in this class, I will be expatiating more on how to get leads organically by leveraging Facebook. So I hope that you have your piece of paper ready and you are taking as much note as possible. And every task I give in this class, I want you to actually take it seriously and effectualize it immediately. I mean, start working on it immediately. This is the best thing for you because remember, you are willing to take whatever, you are willing to do whatever it takes to excel on this journey. And the only person that can stop you is you. The only person that can stop you is you giving up. It is you giving excuses for not doing what you're supposed to do. And you definitely don't want that to be your portion. So this is our second week. Remember, it's a 3 weeks masterclass, and we are entering the serious business. And as I said, we are entering the serious business. It is time for you to be very serious. If you have not been serious so far, this toy with, I mean, this is the part that will guarantee your results. Understood? Now, with that being said, let's get started. I can see the assignment some of you have been sending to my DMs. I'm impressed that you're trying, but for some people, you have not submitted any assignment so far. I mean, I've not seen any assignment from you at all. And that's not encouraging because you actually implementing it is the only way you can get the results. And there is no way you tell me it's not working for you when you're already giving yourself excuses for not doing your assignment at this point. With that being said, let's get straight into today's class. I said I'll be talking about lead generation, the importance of lead generation, and I've explained lead generation so far. I've explained why lead generation is very important. I mean, lead generation involves you carrying the microphone, literally carrying the microphone and calling crowd to your business. It's a typical, what you are doing in lead generation is typical to what a market woman does in the market, shouting, come buy what I am selling, this, that. But the difference is this time around, you are learning strategic ways to get started without actually having to go and meet people one after the other. You are learning the art of positioning. And that is what today's class is. I'll be teaching you how to position yourself as an authority on this journey, whatever field you have chosen, how to position yourself as an authority, that anybody that comes across your profile online would see you as an authority and they'll start relating with you as one. And as a result of this, they decide to take action more on whatever decision you are asking them to take. Understood? So it is very important to position yourself as a professional, as an authority. So what we are doing here is helping you position yourself as an authority. Now, I would be starting with lead generation on Facebook, organic lead generation on Facebook. I had mentioned this briefly, I had explained this briefly in the last class where I discussed the CLAM formula. I mean the click, like, add, and message. This is a foundational formula you don't want to miss out on. I mean, if you forget every other thing from the training, never you forget clam formula. Regardless of what platform you're using, the clam formula always works. I mean, it works all the time. Though it requires you putting yourself out there more. I mean, you have to be working consistently because it's organic traffic for a reason. You have to invest time, like we discussed earlier. So today we are looking at Facebook marketing as as a core. We are looking at Facebook and Twitter marketing as a core. How to raise lead, generate lead by leveraging Facebook and Twitter organically without paying one dime in ads. That is what I'm explaining today. So if you have not been taking notes in the last class, this is the time for you to take notes. So the first thing I want you to do as a Facebook for yourself right now is visit www.facebook.com. I repeat, www.facebook.com. I'm sure you have a profile on Facebook. At least 80% of you have a profile on Facebook already. If you don't, it's not a bad time to create one, but it is best you're using an old account. So if you have had an account previously, congratulations. But if you do not have a Facebook account, create a new profile. It's not a big deal. We learn every day, and over time, before you know it, a new account gradually starts having age on it, so it's okay as well. So visit www.facebook.com, log in your profile. I'm sure you know your login passwords and all. Once you have logged in into your Facebook profile, what I expect you to do is go to your profile. I mean your profile, not the live feed. I want you to go to your profile and check what is on your profile picture. For many of us, our profile picture is embarrassing. I mean, you call yourself a professional, you tell me that affiliate marketing is working for you. It is amazing, it is this, it is that. But your profile picture looks like you are hungry. Yorubas will say, "Eni ba ma daṣọ fọ́lẹ̀, tara ẹ̀ la máa kọ́kọ́ wọ̀." Apologies to the non-Yoruba speakers because it literally translates to anybody that is going to gift someone a piece of clothing, whoever it is that wants to collect that clothing from you, will naturally look at what you are putting on first. So if you are telling them that you can make XYZ amount on this business model, they want to look at you, they want to see if your profile picture actually speaks that amount you are telling them that they can make. That is the power of having a professional picture as a profile picture. Now, what do I mean by professional picture? Does it mean going to a studio, getting someone to snap you and all of that? If you can afford it, why not? But if you can't, you do not have to you do not need to beat yourself up for that. You do not need to beat yourself up. Use your phone or go to your friend that has a nice phone. Wear a nice a nice shirt if you're a guy, or a nice gown or top like a corporate dressing. Just look peng. Don't look like traditional market woman. Don't look like someone that is begging for Gen 2K. I mean, the way you dress is how you are dressed, literally. So I want you to put on your best attire for the women, if for the ladies, if you can, like you should look peng, as if you are going for a 1 million naira pitch presentation. Do you get it? Dress the way you want to be addressed. There is no excuse that because I'm an hijab wearing woman, there are ways you can wear your hijab and you still look stylish, you still look fresh, classy. For men, they don't even have problem. Just iron your shirt properly, have your collars well set, and comb your hair or get yourself a nice haircut. That is the way you want to be addressed. and do you take a picture? Please don't take a picture in your bedroom, except you have a very nice wall, like a plain background wall in your bedroom. You don't want to have, I don't know, for many of us, you see profile picture, you see bed, you see door, that has clothes on it and everything in your picture. No, you don't want to do that. You want as much as possible, let your picture have, what's it called? Let it have a plain background. Now, I know that for some of you, you might not be able to do that. You might not be able to get a plain background because all the background around you is not so nice. Make sure you are looking fine. Then take your picture. Once you take that picture, I advise you to, once you have taken the picture and you know that the picture is nice, the only problem is the background and all. Go to your browser, type remove.bg. It is a software that you can use to remove the background of your app, and you just remove the background so you have a clear, no background picture that you can just paste on your profile, and trust me, you're going to look ping. Now make sure that your profile picture is there and it is fine, it is top notch. The next thing I want you to do is look at your cover picture. You know, on Facebook there's something called cover picture. What do you have on your cover picture? For many of us, we don't even pay attention to that page. But what I want you to do now is I want you to look for a nice picture. For me, because then I was looking at lead generation and all of that, my cover picture was reading lead generation or digital marketer or something. I'm not sure anymore. But for those of you who do not want to go through the process of having to download and all of those drama, just visit Canva app. Like I discussed, I shared the recording of using the Canva app with you. Go to your Canva app. On the search column, I want you to type Facebook cover picture. Once you type it, search, a series of, what's it called? A series of designs will come up. Look for a free one there, a free design. Look for it that, and it's looking appealing and all. Then edit it. Write your name. Let it contain like probably a nice background picture. picture, like a nice background. If it is of nature or a computer or something that is speaking digital. Do you understand? Once you have done that, then write your name, Akinpelu Rofat. Under you can write digital marketer or affiliate marketer or online sales expert. Regardless of that's depending then on what you that you have done that. Download the picture. I mean, let me see the picture in my DM, like on the group page, the picture, and people will comment. Put your cover picture there. Now go to your profile and start to make sure that you do not have posts that is asking people for urgent 2K. You do not have posts that is promoting Ponzi scheme. You don't have a post that would not represent you properly. I mean, you are literally, you will be cleaning your profile up. Like when a random person comes to your profile, you want them to see the sophisticated you, the advanced you do look like. You can also create a Facebook page to be extra. On that page, you can start engaging, do the same thing, your profile picture, your cover, your cover picture, and start posting on that page frequently. Talk about dropping bait. Do you get it? Drop bait, post as bait on your profile. I mean, on your Facebook profile, Wally, then on your page, so that you engage in both step by step, like really. Another thing I want you to do is I want you to start joining groups. So you'll see that on Facebook there's something called groups. Whatever product you are selling, if it is a money making product, group on Facebook, and similar product, probably 75G for groups that share similar, like that their goal is to learn how to solve whatever problem you are selling. For me, it's affiliate marketing, which is my own niche. For some, it is health. For some, it is tourism and travels. Just search for that niche of yours. Search for at least 30. The only thing you spend where you're joining the group is just join. So you're not spending. You start creating, you start establishing authority to do what you will do. For me is I want you to Facebook page. I want you to do everything at 5 posts. Just imagine that you are trying to pitch your idea to see you come up with write-ups, educating people out that niche. Now, what I want to see is not buy this product. Jackpine, how people can relocate to whatever country, and or let's say planning how to migrate to Canada. I want to without that does not require high ELTS. That means you have to use your and blah blah blah. Do the list. I'm like, for more information, click on this or comment on other ideas you want. I want to see them. You can do one on scholarships, partial or full scholarship. Just do content, high valued content. Once you have done vet, I can look at your, because you're not the only one selling this product. There are other people online selling that kind of product. So your job is to find these people at least, to see them spamming groups with messages, so it is okay. Just read. I'm like, oh, you see some that they will write, and be like, oh, more this copy makes sense, so this, that, blah blah blah. Then you copy the text, refine it, rebuild it, beautify it, to decorate it. And I'm sure many other people made that mistake too. They just copy some post and brand it, tweak it, let them see your own idea in it. Then you now paste it. So your job is to write every week, or for better result, for make sure you are doing posts like 3 times a week. Now, when you post on all the way to group 30 that I joined, it is absolutely important that you see your post. I need to manage a post, or that's the person that used to make posts about Canada. And this person, whatever information she gives, it is authority. These are people now start coming. Sir, Mark, please, I want you to, can you please explain? Can you shed more light? This, that. The moment they're asking that, you just drop your WhatsApp link. Click on this link to join my DM, to join me on WhatsApp. I'll be willing to explain. You have generated a lead automatically. Do you understand? So the more time you spend on this, the better for you, because that's the way you get lead organically. Now, after you have joined those groups, it's not just making posts. Remember that I asked you to create all your profile, create all of that, join those groups, and I want to see sample posts that you are going to use, at least 3 to 5, so that I can judge if you are good to go or not, or I can correct it. So you can use that sample going forward. You can use that template going forward. I remember I gave you a formula for content writing in one of the previous classes. If you are not aware of it, that go back to your previous videos and watch them again. So now, once you have done all of that, when anybody likes your video, you engage. I mean, when anybody likes your post, your job is to engage that person automatically. Send them a message like their comments, reply their comments. After replying their comments, you can even send them like a friend request on Facebook. The moment they accept your friend request, continue the conversation in their DM. Your goal is to make them land on your WhatsApp by clicking your WhatsApp link. Do you get it? You don't push your link everywhere in their faces, but you gradually, by establishing value, by establishing that you're a person of value, unconsciously, these people will start coming to trust. Oh, I would like to take this information, this chat or Facebook. Do you mind joining me on my WhatsApp? This, that. Click on this link to join me on WhatsApp. Especially if you're the one giving value, you're in a position to make the demand. So they'll be like, click this link to join me on WhatsApp for more information, blah 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 blah. And the person will click link and you have gotten a lead automatically. Then the process that I explained earlier. So now you do the same thing for 20 people daily at least. I mean, I want to hear that. I want you to tell yourself that you do this. You know, the truth is, there is no way I can evaluate if you're actually doing this or not. But if you are doing it, I promise you, you get your result. And if you aren't, you'll be there 20 years and you not still see any result. If you are waiting for when you are going to be perfect at it, you will never start. So when you start, make mistakes. It is okay. But the goal is you are continuing and you're getting better on the journey. Just like the first time you tried to cook jollof rice, I'm sure it was horrible. It wasn't tasting nice and all. Did you give up? No. But as you continued, you started making jollof rice that you yourself, I'm a badass. And if anybody comes to visit, you be like, and you start bragging, that my jollof rice, they born you where you cannot beat me in the game of jollof rice. And that's because you have done it over and over again. So I want you to remember that analogy in whatever thing you're doing. It might seem like you're not doing it well in the beginning, but remember that there is a goal, and that goal is something you do not want to abandon for any reason. So now that you have done that, remember you have to join. You need to add at least 20 people every day and try to engage them in their DM the moment they have accepted your friend request. The moment they have accepted your friend request, your job is done 50%. Just enter, oh hi, it's nice meeting you. We were together on group XYZ, where I talked about this, that. You engage beautifully, and I think you might be interested in more information I might have for you. Oh, awesome. The conversation will go from there. Then you start on the response the person gives you. Just make them trust you. Remember, the formula is thank you before they can decide to trust you. So anything you can do to establish that to get them on board. Do you understand? So now, once you have done that, remember, use the clam formula every freaking time it works. And I need you to message at least 10 to 20 people every day. Do this consistently, and your result is definitely going to be amazing. Now, the next app I want to touch is Twitter. You know, Twitter is almost the formula is almost the same thing as Facebook, but you know, because they have different algorithms, they have different, like, the categories of people on Twitter are not the same thing as the categories of people on Facebook. So you want to work based on the algorithm of the app. So, like I said, the first thing you do, just like in your Facebook, is you revamp your Twitter account. If you do not have a Twitter account, this is time for you to create one. I mean, most of your converting leads, I mean those that will actually buy, they are on Twitter, and you don't want to lose them for any reason. Understood? You don't want to lose them because Twitter is there for the work people who are actually seeking solution to something. And though it is not for the faint-hearted, because some people would give you, like they'll give you some people, I don't want to use the word savage, but at the end, you don't care about those people. And the way you position yourself matters in how they will deal with you. So now the first thing you want to do is you want to revamp your Twitter page. That nice picture you took for a Facebook page, you can use that same picture on your Twitter. The goal is it has to have a clear picture of your head. I mean, a clear picture, a nice picture of your head, not one that you're looking like an hungry person. You have to look the part of what you want to pitch to the next person. So once you upload a clear picture of yourself, then the next thing I want you to look at is your header. The header is just like the cover picture on Facebook. Now, to create a nice header, just visit Canva app, then type Twitter header in your search box. Then you see different templates, edit it, put your own catchy. What you want that header to do is communicate your name, your website if you have one, and what you do. Do you get it? So once you have that, download it and upload it in your Twitter profile. You can check out profiles of senior affiliates like Chigozemebo, Prince Chuka, Bruno, and more many other people. If you are checking those people's profile, Twitter will suggest other profiles that you can look at. Your job is to emulate them. I am sure of Chigozemebo and Prince Chuka. Twitter will suggest similar profile for you to look at how they have structured their profile. Your job is to create something, if not better than that, at least similar to that. Do you understand? These people are real big people in the world of affiliate marketing, and if they are not people you're emulating on this journey as a Nigerian or a African on affiliate marketing journey, I don't know what you're doing. So now, the next thing I want you to look at is after ensuring that you have a clear header, you have a clear profile picture of you. I want your Twitter handle. You don't want to write a username at napsa 190094 underscore this. You know all those rubbish that people used to write. You don't want to do that to yourself. I mean, when people think about you, your name is Yusra Watts. You want them to remember your name, whatever name you are introducing yourself to the world as. My name is Akinpelu Rofiat, and my Twitter handle is Rofiat Akinpelu. So if anybody is going online to look for Rofiat Akinpelu, I can bet you that my profile will be at least one of the top profiles to pop up when you search Rofiat Akinpelu online. Do you understand? Your job is to make sure that the name that you are using, the name people know you as, is the name that you are using as your handle. You don't want to use sexy, beautiful this. You know your deal, you know what you are doing, you know your goal, you know why you're there. You are not on Twitter for fun, you're on Twitter for business. So your job is to make sure that your profile speaks class, your profile speaks business. Do you understand? So make sure you have done that for yourself. Like, make sure your Twitter handle is clear and easy to remember, easy to pronounce, easy to remember. So another thing, another title, another thing you might want to put in your bio. There's something called bio in Twitter, like on Twitter app. It's like a brief summary of you, like a professional summary on your CV. So now it is once people look at your profile at a glance, who do you want them to see? It's a very important part of your profile. Like, the moment they click on your profile, who do you want them to see? For me, I am a proud UI alumnus, though I don't suggest, I'm sure I'm still going to remove that from my profile very soon, because who that won't help? I want them to see I'm a Muslimah, like a proud Muslim woman. I'm there. I am a I'm a digital marketing consultant / online sales expert. Then you can now write a brief summary. Who has someone who has done XYZ amount in XYZ months and has said goodbye to our boss all within X month. Do you get it? I'm creating a picture, like a strong picture of my personality in the face of whoever it is that clicks on my profile. For many people, you see seven-figure affiliates because probably they're just on 1 million, 1 point something million, and they want to look expensive, they want to look exotic. Remember, you are dressed. The way you dress is how you are dressed. And for many, would rather go with the formula, fake it until you make it. Do you get it? It is not a sin. There's no big deal faking it until you make it. It is a formula. You want them to see you as that person. So when you eventually become that person, you won't be surprised, but you prepare yourself to be that person. You don't want to be on profile and be jumping on giveaway trends up and down begging for 2K. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So your bio is a short summary of who you are. You are not supposed to say on that, I am selling so come and buy so. You don't do that. A digital marketing consultant, online sales expert. You know, you can use the the forward slash icon, so follow a forward slash symbol. A seven-figure affiliate marketer, digital sales consultant, online sales queen, then said goodbye to my boss and became an employer within 3 months or 4 months. Do you get just all those sweet stuff? Like when people see you, like, oh, this person is a badass. So now that is what you want on your bio. Then the next line under, you just drop your WhatsApp link. So if anybody wants to connect with you, they just click on your WhatsApp link and come to your funnel. Do you get it? So I did not put in my bio that I sell XYZ item. But the information I put there is enough to create a strong image on people's head. And the moment they find you, they'll be like, oh, more, I want to learn from this person. You can say, if you have questions related to any of this, click on the link in my bio. Click on this link to connect with me directly and put your WhatsApp link. Trust me, that thing works like magic. Especially when you start making results and people start retweeting you and someone comes to your profile and be like, they start working exponentially. So now after you have done that, you can check out, like I said, check out the links or the handles of other affiliates like that I've mentioned so far, and make sure you are emulating this set of people. And at this point, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you doing? Click on that subscribe button and subscribe. And you can as well like this video if you're getting any value from it. So now the next thing I want you to do is, you can also search me up on other social media. My name is Rafa Takumpelo everywhere. So just check me out online, and except on TikTok anyways. And I will explain why later on. So now that I've said all of those, I am supposed to be moved to ways to generate traffic on its own. And if I should just cut this at this point. I have too many assignments here, too many tasks here. So I'll be stopping this class on this note, and we'll continue part B of this tomorrow, God's willing, because I want to create a proper slide for that, so that I can always go back to it when you need them. So with these few explanations I've done, I believe that you know how by now you should have learned how to position yourself on Facebook and on Twitter. You must have mastered how to generate leads without paying a dime on Facebook. And for Twitter, I will continue that in the next video. Thank you very much once again for this session. And I I want to as correct you, your one and only